we could go over to Linda's house. That we know is surefire. The Life and Loves of Linda Lovely, written for radio by A. Carrington Love. Linda Lovely stars Marcia Van Alshot as Linda, Sherman Alsternley as David. Uncle Eugene is portrayed by Horace K. Winterhalter.
Ow. Will you watch that? One of those pedals is loose, Ken, and it sneaks over and hits me a stunning blow on the side of the head.
That's right.
Once
Just
or twice
leave
a
the
program.
glissando out next time you play the theme.
Please.
Linda and David are in the living room of their small house halfway up the next block
Try
as
to-
water rushes in the front door.
Folks, I got a message for you.
What is it, Walter? Water?
I've just invented something.
Good.
I'm
What are you
going to
going to
call it gelatin.
Oh, great.
Crazy gelatin. You can do anything with it.
Crazy gelatin. Floors and floors of it.
Oh, you can squash it, and it shakes like Jell-O.
Yeah.
And you can eat it. You can melt it down and drink it. I call it just crazy gelatin. It's one of my craziest things.
Very good. You're gonna put it out commercially?
I got to go along now.
Okay. Bye.
David, who was that?
I don't know, my dear. I've never seen him before in my life.
What is...
Hello, folks. Hello, Uncle Eugene. I'll show you my photograph album here.
No, let's see.
Picture of me standing in front of the railroad station of Peoria, Illinois, 1907.
I saw that one.
You see this one of me standing in front of the railroad station at Woburn, Massachusetts, 1908?
Yes.
That was a wonderful station. I remember a few months after this picture was taken, my whole family stood in front of that station at Woburn, had their picture taken,
Yes.
just as a train came by. Funny thing, we were standing too close to the tracks, Mother and Daddy and my three brothers,
And a
all
couple
except
went
me.
on to, and a couple went on to Lowell, did they?
They never did find three of them. Well, that's beside the point, Uncle Eugene. No, it was right on the point. That's the trouble.
Yes, Uncle Eugene, you
Well, what's
darling.
new among you folks? Standing in front of any railroad stations lately?
No, we've been trying to pack some
Huh?
gelatin. We've been trying to pack some gelatin here into a pigskin.
We don't know just how to do it, Uncle Eugene. And,
We don't know whether to use a shoehorn or just squeeze it in.
well, that is a problem. I could take that upstairs to my research laboratory and work on it a while.
Would you please?
You folks have colds today?
No, but you have a ghastly one.
No, I don't. I don't have a very cold whatsoever.
You sound like you do, Uncle Eugene.
Oh, you need 14-way cold tablets or something.
Well, I should take them, I know. I've been neglectful.
We feel fine, Uncle Eugene, just like $1 million.
Yes.
Green and wrinkled.
No, Uncle Eugene. What did he say, Dave?
He said green and wrinkled, I
What
believe.
does he mean by that?
I don't know. What do you mean by that?
I think he has some hidden message there for us, David.
Yes, but I can't tell you about it as yet. That will come out in next Monday's program.
Uncle Eugene, tell me, have you been to Mrs. Johnson's today?
No, I haven't. She didn't call me up this morning, so evidently she doesn't want me to walk up the side of her house today.
Well, why don't you go and surprise the dear woman and go do it without her calling?
Sure. Throw in one free walk up the side of the house. She'll never know the difference.
Why don't you, Uncle Eugene?
Well, that's a pretty good idea, folks. I'll be seeing you then.
Good, now go make fudge.
Bye, aye. Bye, Uncle Eugene.
Bye.
Well, that's the end. Nothing much happened at the small house in River's Mouth today, but it is nice to greet the lovable old characters once again. Tomorrow we'll hear Linda say,
This will have to come to a point.
that's tomorrow on The Life and Loves of Linda Lovely. Written for radio by A. Carrington Love. She's speaking of her head when she said that.
Let me take a look at the commercial situation.
It's a little better today. It's improving.
First of all, we have a regular cigarette sponsor, and we'd like to hear from them now.
Chesterfield satisfy women and men. Chesterfield's over and over again. Milder, much milder, all smokers agree. Always buy Chesterfield's ABC.
We're in luck today. We only had 3 sponsors who hired the program and then backed out at the last minute.
Well, we're improving our record all along. Now then, about this guest we have.
Yes, sir.
Let's introduce him to our two of friends out there in Long Radio Lane.
You two folks listening will, I'm sure, be familiar with the name when we tell you who our guest is, and I think you'll be very happy to hear from him again.
Billy B. Van, Bob Elliott, Billy B. Van. Hope the four of you have a good time.
Hi, Bill.
Hi, Bob.
And my name is Ray.
Hello, Ray.
Hiya, Bill, old boy.
Why, I've seen you before.
Yes, you sure did.
We have the sunshine in New England, and Ray is with us all the time.
That's a
Billy,
plug for Newport,
you won my orchid for the day.
Well, you'll get an electric blanket on your way out.
Sure.
Oh, get an electric blanket.
Billy and I used to do programs together. One we did together. That was up in Lowell, as I recall.
Did you?
Right.
Yeah, on the program Spreading New England's Fame.
Spreading New England's fame.
That's right. That
How-
was quite a
how
while
long ago was that?
Oh, what, 40 or so?
You don't remember the song, do you?
No, I don't.
The theme song?
As a matter of
Yeah,
fact.
the theme song.
No, I don't.
Our hearts beat with pride as we stand side by side, spreading New England's fame.
Oh, that's right. I remember. I
Yeah?
remember hearing it, but I was checking with the cashier about my money at the time.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, you ought to record that, Bill. That's a great song.
You know
I did
that-
record it.
Did you record that?
Yeah.
That's on black market label, isn't it, Bill?
No, not on black market label.
No.
We're advertising Calvert's booze.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me, the phone just rang.
Hello?
You want our
That's
call
for
that
you,
is?
Ray.
This is WMFM
Hello,
and WFMM FM.
Tonight, the Bob and Ray Caravan, the entire troop of 35, moves on to Toledo, Ohio for a big show.
Mayor Sturdley is going to greet us at the new terminal there, and it'll be a wonderful event.
We'll have our youth opportunity show, of
We're going
course.
to have beefsteak pie, big dinner, and then over to, of course, the tremendous auditorium there in Toledo.
So we'll be looking for all of you folks out around Toledo way tonight. Remember, doors close at 7:30. Show starts at 7. I think that's right.
Well, now look, friends, it's time for us to be off. And that's been seconded, and so we move that we get off the air for the weekend. We'll be back Monday morning at 6:35 and again at 1:35.
That's right. And don't forget the products which made it possible for us to come here to you today. The Remington Contour Deluxe Shaver, Electric Shaver, wonderful Christmas gift, and the Boston
And
Main
West
Railroad,
Clocks,
another
my
wonderful
alarm
Christmas
clock.
gift.
See you again Monday, friends. So long. Have a pleasant weekend. Ready to get work, and hang by your thumbs. Thanks, Bill Green. You were great.
But don't say anything.
Go.
Shut the light. Go ahead.
Stop it. Hold on.
Now, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
We had this all out yesterday.
I thought we had made arrangements that you were to go on my finger.
No, it was my finger.
All right.
It was my finger.
Oh, all right. Well, all right. Now,
Wait.
go. I knew it, Bob, and Schmedley. This public service program is back on the air again today at 1 o'clock.
Nice to see all your happy, smiling
1
faces
o'clock for
today.
those of you who are trying to set a clock. In fact, it's almost 1 minute
Almost
after.
1 minute past. We'll give you a time check.
At least 1 full minute, and that costs a lot of money for a fellow.
That minute is worth a lot of money to this up-and-coming Hooper scooping radio station.
Well,
I better
thank you,
forget
Bob
the
Elliott.
whole
That
thing.
was the nicest word you ever said to me.
Yes, sir. 1 minute past 1 o'clock.
Yeah, and we have the Gaynardis back today, along with Wonderland. They're in the last 2 days.
Today.
And Mission Bell is back.
Are they on tomorrow? Does it
No,
say?
yeah, they'll be back tomorrow. And
As scheduled. Yeah, they'll probably be on tomorrow, taking one last fling at getting some people down there.
that's their last show.
All right. You have any predictions for things to come?
Well, I predict that I'm going to be at the ball game this afternoon.
You got
the Red
tickets,
Sox
huh?
and the Yankees. Yes, I have 2 lovely plush tickets.
So does everybody in the front row.
They're all going up to you? I'll see you up there, fellas, and we'll pull for the Yankees to win this all. What am I saying?
You got the wrong copy.
Wait till I change the script. Who wrote this?
Somebody wasn't on the ball.
I
when they
hope the
wrote
Red
that.
Sox will win this chase.
If you want to call up in the
Reds,
next 5 minutes and offer something for Ray's tickets, I'm sure that he'd be.
Say, there's a new word, Bob.
I'd
that's
accept
being used now.
the
The chase.
$10.
Excuse me. Am I talking too much?
No. I was just trying to sell you tickets for you.
Oh, I don't want to sell them. I see where there was a young man picked up for speculating tickets at the night game, at the Red Sox-Yankees game.
And how
he
was
asking $50 for them. And
did they put you in jail, Bill?
Someone arrested him and brought him before a judge here in Boston, and it just so happened that judge couldn't get tickets for the game. $500!
Wow! Oh, now that's
Boy, I had an awful time trying to get it up, too.
Yeah. You did get out in time for the show.
Yes, I was back in time for the 1 o'clock show.
Well, that's great. I suppose you saw in the paper the other day where it doesn't pay anymore to go over Niagara Falls in a barrel.
No, I didn't see it.
You didn't see that?
No.
The fellow spent $1,500 building this special barrel, and for going over the falls, he gets something like $500. So he's out $1,000.
Select your own weather for office, bedroom, or living room with the sensational new 1949 Philco Room Air Conditioner. Cools in the summer, ventilates in the winter. A Philco air conditioner gives you real air conditioning, the same as you get in the finest theaters and restaurants. It not only cools, dehumidifies, and circulates the air, but it also brings in filtered fresh air from the outside and removes the stale indoor air. Philco air conditioners are quiet, vibrationless, and efficient. Can be easily installed. No plumbing, piping, or special wiring is required. For a limited time only, the Air Conditioning Division of the House of Television is making an amazing offer to introduce Philco air conditioning for every home and office. They will make an air conditioning survey of your home or office free, without any obligation. Usually, this survey costs $5. Leave the right to Bob O'Ray, WHDH. Call Richmond 20723 or visit the House of Television, and an appointment will be made for your free Philco air conditioning survey in your home or office. See the Philco air conditioner in operation at the House of Television, 172 Cambridge Street, Boston.
Yes. And don't forget to write us a penny postcard. They've been coming in such droves, I understand, that we're a little behind in catching up with our mail. But we will, just as soon as we can.
No, if you'd like to have one of the fellows from House of Television go out to your house and survey it and tell you exactly what you need to completely air condition a room or the whole house or your office, they'll be glad to do it free of charge.
We have one of those fellows who makes a survey here with us. I believe he's right over there. Would you come over here, sir?
Yes.
You're one of the House of Television survey.
Talk right into this.
Talk into this microphone.
Hello, friends everywhere.
Have you ever appeared? Have you ever appeared on television, by the way? Since you're working with it all the time?
No, I haven't.
Of course, you're working more with the Philco air conditioner right
That's
now.
right.
Or home.
I go around surveying.
Well, say that you're walking in here. Now, this is our office, so to speak. What would you say first when you rap on the door?
Well, after I'd open the door, I'd say first, phew.
I see. That sort of establishes a psychological reaction.
Right away, I have everyone worrying.
Uh-huh.
Then I step in.
And then what do you say?
I say, this room should be air conditioned.
Uh-huh. And what do they say?
They say, well, we buy Elwicks all the time.
Uh-huh.
And I will say, that's not enough.
Uh-huh.
And I bring out this little pamphlet that I have right here.
Oh, yeah. That's in your page.
Right there on page 1, you'll see where it keeps your thing cool.
Mm-hmm.
Keeps the whole room or your office or everything cool as a cucumber.
Oh, good. That sounds swell. And then after you make your sale, you come back and install it, do you?
Come back and put it in, presto.
Mm-hmm. And it works right away.
Works, it's wonderful. Never again a sleepless day at your office. Sleep in good comfort, friends.
No, that's not the way we want to put this thing over, you see.
What do you mean?
Well, let's word it, never again a sleepless night at home. You have a cold?
Is air conditioned in here?
Yes, it is, as a matter of fact. Well, it can't be your kind.
This isn't mine.
No.
This isn't a Philco in here.
That's right.
I gotta go. I can't stand it.
Okay, well...
Oh, this is the worst air conditioning I've ever seen.
You go back to a Philco air conditioner.
Bye.
Bye. I think I'm catching one myself.
And now the gay 90s, friends. Those were the good old days, as the saying goes. And you can again enjoy that well-known nightclub, the gay 90s. Reopens for the season next Monday night. The gay 90s is located at 16 Haywood Place, opposite the stage door of the RKO Boston Theater in Boston. A little louder. The RKO Boston Theater in Boston. Where is it? In Philadelphia? Plan to be on hand next Monday for the opening. You'll enjoy the new policy of paying for everything you buy, of continuous entertainment featuring a wide variety of old-time acts.
quiet. I can hear the commercial.
You will likewise delight with the dance music provided by the Gay 90s Orchestra. You'll thrill to the old nostalgic songs of the Singing Waiters. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Ed Singing Waiter.
How do you do, sir?
Hello, Ed. Have you got anything to sing for us this
Not a
afternoon?
thing, no.
Well, and they also have a barbershop quartet. Your next banquet party will surely be a success if you hold it at the Gay 90s.
Wait until the fella finishes.
The varied... Do I talk while you're playing? Yes. The varied menu
Speaking as
will
one
appeal
man.
to all. Remember, the Gay 90s reopens next Monday night for the fall season at 16 Haywood Place, opposite the stage door of the RKO Boston Theater in Cleveland.
They mention the RKO Boston Theater more often than they mention the Gay 90s.
But that RKO Boston Theater in Boston thrills me, too. That's an unusual type phrase.
Well, it is rather strange.
I mean, did you ever go to the RKO Boston in Cleveland?
No, I never did.
Did you ever go to the RKO?
Never been to Cleveland, that's why.
Have you ever been to the RKO
I would
Cleveland
go to the RKO Boston Cleveland if I was in Cleveland.
But you couldn't go to the RKO Boston. Maybe it's RKO Cleveland. You know what I mean, Bob? You see what I mean?
Yeah.
All right,
And
I'll
all
write
of you
it down.
people who like to dance, if you can gavotte, that's the place to go.
Bob Elliott.
No, that's that old-time music. I don't know how old that is.
An old-fashioned English madrigal.
Now.
Well, it's Remington time here.
Yes, and friends, I have a short quiz for you. What shaves closer and faster with no fuss or bother, huh?
A Remington.
Without nicks or cuts, and is perfect for every type of face.
A Remington.
No question about the answer. It's the amazing new
I scooped them.
Remington Contour Deluxe Electric Shaver.
Huh?
Do you know that the Remington Contour performs 14 million whisker cutting operations per minute?
That's right. I'm up to 10 million now.
With 6 rows of diamond hone cutting blades all in contact with the face at one time.
Think of it.
Bring that.
That's a pretty busy face you got there.
No other dry shaver has half as many cutting blades as the Contour.
Huh?
Now, that's another reason why the Remington Contour has no rival. It's the one shaver preferred by men everywhere throughout the world. Remington is first in sales and best in performance.
Is that all you have to say?
Yes, there's a song here, but we're not...
Well, I have a reminder then. Anyone dropping into the Remington main office at 140 Federal Street, Boston, and mentioning Bob and Ray will receive their choice of a bottle of Remington pre-shave or aftershave lotion.
And they'll be shown the door afterwards.
Free. Now, that's free. Also, anyone who purchases a Remington Contour Deluxe and takes it to 140 Federal Street, mentioning Bob and Ray again, will be entitled to have the shaver initialed free.
Now, isn't that worth going down to 140 Federal Street for?
Think of it. A bottle of Remington pre-shave, or that pre-shave, dries up, well, it doesn't exactly dry up your face, but it makes your whiskers stand out like a, how would you
Sore
describe
thumb.
that?
Like a million sore thumbs.
I think that would be just
Not
about
a
it.
very pretty picture, but...
Not a million sore thumbs in one room.
And now to Cynthia Sweet. No, I guess I don't want to say that.
But that's what that's for, that pre-shave.
Well,
And then the aftershave, of course, is a delightful flavor. And you fill a room exactly when you walk in.
And as we said the other day, they're both 90 proof. Now, you don't have to buy the razor necessarily if you have one and you take it down there for service. And you mentioned Bob and...
You mean Christmas is that close, eh?
Sure it is. Got to get busy with Christmas shopping pretty soon.
Well, we still have the same problem here a few days before Christmas that we had 6 weeks before. No money.
I know.
So, Bob, what do we propose to do about it?
Well, we could do one of two things.
What's
And
that?
I think that one is the best, don't you?
You mean?
Just take off.
Do you really think we should?
Sure.
Well, why don't we take off now and...
Please, boys, don't leave until you get my horse for me.
We're not getting you any horse. That's one reason we're going to take off. You get this silly idea that Ray and I are going to give you a horse.
Well, you had the
Mary.
loan agent on there today. I just know that's a hint that I'm going to
No,
get a horse. for
it
Christmas.
isn't a hint at all.
We've named him Trigger already.
What color is the horse, Bob and Ray, that you're going to give Mary?
Brown with white... We're not giving
We're not
her...
going to give her any text. That's she misinterpreted last
I
week
don't
a statement
care.
that I made. I said, don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Well, I won't. I promise you, Bob. I won't look at him for a week. or
Didn't
more.
mean that we were going to give you a horse.
But I certainly have wanted a horse for years and years.
Will you let me ride it sometimes, Mary?
Have you
I
ever-
get kind of lonesome for the saddle once in a while, you know. Haven't been out west for so long.
Have you ever been riding on a horse?
Why, sure.
When was the last time when you
I
rounded
believe it was back in 1914.
the roundup at the Brighton Abattoir?
Well, no, that's more recent. Roundup time at the abattoir.
Oh.
But, no, that was the Calgary Stampede I competed in there one year.
Oh, I remember
Oh,
that.
they
very
ran
well.
over me.
I know it. You had a featured part in Cimarron, didn't
That's
you?
right. I don't think even a Remington Contour would fit my face after that. was pretty tough.
Yes.
Well, it'll fit any face.
Yes, they
even
are.
yours.
Yes.
But we're not giving you a horse, so
No.
forget that, huh?
Yes, all right.
Okay.
I'll forget it.
Now, Ray wanted to talk about Cynthia Sweet. I'm going over there today, incidentally.
Where?
Going to inspect the factory.
Cynthia Sweet?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
What are you doing that for, Bob?
Create goodwill around Christmas time.
Well, he knows what he means, I suppose.
Close in 5 minutes.